So, good evening to each and everyone. I am Shamarati Ismail, the next presenter. So, first, before I'm going to discuss my assigned topic, which is the flexible learning and teaching, and some discussion of Miss Halpy, first I'm going to do a short recap about Miss Halpy's topic that she discussed. So, in learner centered instructional strategies, there are 26 instructional strategies, which is the cooperative learning, presentations, panels, KWL, brainstorming, learner created media, discussion, small group, case studies, jigsaw, learning centers, experiments, role play, and simulations, and laboratory strategies. So those are the topics or the some learner-centered instructional strategies that Miss Halpy discussed. So now I'm going to discuss some instructional strategies that Miss Halpy discussed. So there are the workshop. So when we say workshop, it is the teaching structure that pushes students to be creative and responsible in their own learning. The student becoming active and engaged in their work and development of understanding. So the next one is demonstration strategies. So demonstration teaching method used to communicate an idea with the aid of visuals such as flip charts, posters, PowerPoint, etc. So the key in demonstration, the key to be a good demonstration is for the audience to be able to go home and do what you have taught them how to do. So the next one is inquiry-based strategy. So this strategy that emphasizes the student's role in learning process. From a student point of view, inquiry-based focuses on investigating an open question or problem. From a teacher point of view, inquiry-based learning focuses on moving students beyond general curiosity in the realms of critical thinking and understanding. So there are also benefits of inquiry-based learning. So the first benefits in inquiry-based learning is reinforces curriculum content, warms up the brain for learning, promotes a deeper understanding of content, helps make learning rewarding, builds initiative and self-directions, works in almost any classroom, offers differentiated instruction. Those are the benefits of inquiry-based learning. And the next one is the mental models. This strategy are any organized pattern, often a visual presentation, consisting of both structure and process, a flow of chart sorts that helps a student comprehend content knowledge and solve problems relative to the principle being taught. So the next one is project-based learning, a teaching method in which students gain knowledge and skills by working for an extended period of time to investigate and respond. So the next strategy is the problem-based learning. So when we say problem-based learning, it is a teaching method in which complex real-world problems are used as the vehicle to promote student learning concepts and principles as opposed to direct presentations of facts and concepts. It can promote the development of critical thinking skills, problem-solving abilities, and communication skills. And the next one is discovery learning, was um, invented by Jerome Brunner, and a method of inquiry-based instructions. This popular theory encourages learners to build a creativity and search for new information to discover facts and correlation and new truths. And the next strategy is the social media. So this strategy is a tool that allows for social information and interaction and easy creation of content by users. It can be effective tool for teaching and learning in higher generate dialogue with their teacher and other students about a course. And the next one is the games or gamification. So when we say gamification, it is turning the learning process as a whole into a game, while games-based learning is using a game as part of the learning process. So there are last two strategies I'm going to discuss now, which is the competitions. So when we say competitions, it is a great tools in preparing students for their career preferences later in life. These methods can teach a child certain attributes out the best in people and pushes them to excel. It is most productive when it occurs among students of similar abilities. So those are the competition strategies. So the last one strategies I'm going to discuss is the debate strategy. So this strategy involves students in expressing their opinions from two competing perspectives with the goal of contrasting each other's arguments. So those are the learner-centered instructional strategies. So now I'm going to discuss the flexible learning and teaching. So when we say flexible learning and teaching, this is a method of learning where students are given freedom in how, what, when, and where they learn. Flexible learning environment addresses how physical space is used, how students are grouped during learning, and how time is used throughout teaching. Examples of these are face-to-face contact, websites with interactive content or chat rooms, discussion boards, teleconferencing or video conferencing, print resources, field trips, and audio tapes. This also accommodates curiosity, allows lesson to have a much looser structure, lets discussions and thoughts play out and follow them to see where they go. And in traditional course, some activities are synchronous, like listening to lectures or participating in discussions, labs, and small groups of activity. So those are the flexible learning and teaching.
Hello everyone, my name is Ardeline Claire Tukmubag. I am study at number 4, member 5. So today I'm going to tackle about my topic. It's all about differentiated learning. Differentiated learning, also known as differentiated instruction. It is an approach to teaching and learning that acknowledges and accommodates diverse learning needs within a classroom. This method recognizes that students have varying abilities, interests, and learning styles, and aims to tailor instruction to meet these individual needs. So there are 4 ways to differentiate instructions. Number 1 is the content. The content involves varying what students learn, how they access the information, and the materials they use to master the content. These include using different reading levels, providing alternative resources, or adjusting the depth of content. Number two is the process. The process refers to the way students make sense of the content. Teachers can provide different activities, strategies, or approaches to learning based on students' readiness levels, interests, or learning profiles. The third one is the product. The product focuses on how students demonstrate what they have learned. It involves allowing students to show their understanding through various means, such as presentations, projects, or written assignments, taking into account their strengths and preferences. And the last one is the learning environment. It involves creating a classroom atmosphere that supports and enhances the learning experience for all students. This can include flexible seating arrangements, varied grouping strategies, and a classroom culture that values diversity. So next one is the education in emergencies. In the context of education in emergencies, such as natural disasters or conflicts, differentiated instruction becomes particularly crucial. In this situation, students may have diverse needs due to trauma, displacement, or varying levels of prior education. Differentiated instruction in emergencies should take into account the unique challenges students face and adapt teaching methods to accommodate their emotional, social, and academic needs. Teachers should be prepared to provide flexible and adaptive instruction, recognizing that students may require different levels of support to effectively engage in learning during such challenging times. Additionally, creating a supportive and inclusive learning environment becomes even more critical in emergency settings as it can help students feel safe, valued, and motivated to learn despite the adversities they may have experienced. So the reflections and takeaway is that differentiated learning is a powerful approach that recognizes the diverse needs of students and seeks to create an inclusive and supportive learning environment. It emphasizes the importance of flexibility, individualization, the student-centered instruction, allowing educators to meet students where they are and help them reach their full potential. This approach requires ongoing assessment, a deep understanding of students' strengths and needs, and a commitment to creating varied and engaging learning experiences. So the conclusion is differentiated instruction as advocated by Tomlinson provides a framework for educators to respond effectively to the diverse needs of students. This approach is particularly important in the context of education in emergencies, where flexibility, empathy, and inclusive practices are essential to support the learning and well-being of all students. That's all, and thank you.